So watch this scene right here.
We were instructed from the beginning, if I'm gonna take something, a piece of art from Google, wherever we sourced it from.
So you heard that just right. She said she was instructed if she's going to take artwork from Google or wherever they sourced it.
You had to take a little piece from it and then change that little piece at least 20%.
They instructed her to change it a little bit, at least 20%.
In order to not, get sued.
For them not to get sued. Yes, you heard that right.
But some designers didn't really abide by those rules.
So yes, you heard that again. There's a department full of designers taking artwork, changing it up 20%, and some of them don't even do it at all. They don't change it up at all.
A lot of it seems to have not been created by Lula Roe.
You think?
The demand was so insanely, unrealistically high that it...
So demand was unrealistically high? What did it make you do?
Forced some of our designers to rip off some other artists.
It was high enough to make you rip off other artists. So what you're watching right now is a documentary called Lula Rich, and Lula Rich is a documentary on this company called Lula Roe. It's a clothing company. Basically what they're trying to say is that they're a clothing company. They make clothing designs and they sell it to other, one person retailers, and they sell it to other people. But by the end of the documentary, more like the beginning, because I can kind of tell, this is sort of like this multi-level marketing pyramid scheme where you're not making money on the clothing, you're making money on recruiting people below you. So that is how a lot of them were making money, and not many people were making money on the clothing at all. So this is a documentary sort of just exposing the company Lula Roe. But the scene that I just showed you really popped up because it's a clothing company, and they had a design team. They had a design team making patterns based off of other people's work. So what you just heard, yes, they would just throw into the search engine, cute designs, great designs, colorful, patterns, whatever. They would sort of just see the search results, take all the stuff from the search results, change up 20% of what they found to make it sort of new, because they don't want to get hit with the lawsuits and copyright stuff like that. They would just change 20% of that, change line, colors, things like that, and then just throw it out there. No, some of them just basically just took a design, didn't change anything, and just put it out there. Whether they put it out there or whether they were changing just 20% of it, it's still not right when it comes to the creative community. I just wanted to really do a video on sort of that part of it, mainly because this happens all the time. When you get these companies that sort of are mass producing, and have to meet demand, guess what? There's not the idea generation in the sort of that department that can keep creating, these hit-making ideas. They got to go out there and pilfer it from other creatives, other artists, the entire arts community. So when you're doing work, and you're putting it out there, especially in this digital age, that department is basically, like I said, they're going out there, they're throwing in the search engine, they're going to Google, they're going to Instagram, Pinterest, Tumblr, Behance, Facebook, Twitter, your website, my website, all over, just to look at what they think is cool, strip it, change 20% or nothing at all, and then repurpose it on basically bad clothing. At least if you're gonna steal my stuff, put it on something great, but it was just awful stuff. And this just isn't the recent one that I've heard. I know Futura, the graph artist in New York, has had his work stolen from a company that he worked with previously, North Face, and they basically stripped his sort of atom design, the way he does it, and made it into sort of like the logo of one of their sub-brands. Another artist, Kevin Lyons, really great artist, really great person in general, had his work stolen in China. They stole the characters, the look, the stylized sort of like what makes Kevin Lyons' character Kevin Lyons' character. They took that and put it on clothing, they put it on items, they sort of made sort of life-size sculptures and sort of decorated the store in a mall, or basically the entire mall, to be sort of like his work. So this happens all the time. I just saw the scene from that documentary. It's a great documentary too, and I was like, I definitely have to do a video just to remind artists that this happens all the time. Whether you're a designer, a 3D modeler, an animator, a comedian, a poet, a dancer, you know, this stuff happens all over the creative world. So it's always great to have a reminder that when you're throwing stuff into the digital realm and putting it out there for everyone to see, everyone can see it. And if it's super egregious in terms of the company, you know, taking your work and just using it for whatever sort of profiting initiatives they have, definitely see if you can take action. You just have to approach your local, state, or government sort of arts and culture department and say, hey, is there a program where lawyers help artists sort of, you know, go through contracts, or, you know, to actually fight some of these battles for you? Because in many places there are groups of lawyers that will do that. So I just really wanted to do a video reminding everyone that this happened, mainly because, like I said, I just saw the clip and it was just so egregious to where it's kind of like, I just got to do a reminder just to say, hey, you know, watch your work, make sure you protect your work. And if you're in one of those positions in the company, don't be afraid to reach out to the artist and be like, hey, we would love to have you work with us, rather than let's take your artwork. You really have to protect the arts community, because if you're doing it to other people will do it to you, and it just makes for a very toxic arts community. Just do the right thing. Hopefully you appreciate this video. Make sure you like, subscribe, and hit that bell notification so that you're notified whenever I do videos like this, and I'll see you next time. Peace.